what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I have a new microphone, and this is like motorbike alley here, so it's gonna get loud. Not. I actually just recorded this same video. That one was about 13 minutes long. And I come to find out that this microphone I'm testing was never on. But anyways, let's get to this video real quick. I got a friend here right now that's traveling with her daughter, and it came to my attention that while I'm helping her navigate some things and things to watch out for, that I never made a video to help the masses. So I'll try to keep this short. I wanted to share a couple of the things when I initially spent a couple of weeks out in Bangkok. Some of the things that I learned by that happened to me, and also because other people told me about them and what to watch out for. So I'm going to talk about three things. First thing, tuk-tuks. I'll post right here an image of what I'm talking about. What to watch out with them. Are they fun? Sure. Are they pretty cheap? They're average. But the things to watch out for with them is that a lot of times you'll see them offering you a set price to take you around town for an hour or all day or whatever the deal is. The thing to watch out for is that a lot of times these drivers, they're working with some vendors and stores like tailor shops or floating markets and things like that, or other people that sell other tours and so forth. And what's going on is that they might be making a commission off of that, or they might be getting, which something that's popular is a voucher for fuel. They collect these vouchers so they can go get free fuel at the expense of your time. So it's not a scam. It's more of a hustle, but that line is very, very thin. So what happens is you say, yeah, cool, sounds good. 1,200 baht, whatever that is, 40 bucks. I don't know. I'll put it right here. And you just pay them the money. And now they take you around. And then you realize that they told you, hey, I'm going to take you to this Buddha. I'm going to take you to this temple. I'm going to take you to this floating market. I'm going to take you to this river boat ride. I'm like, cool. You notice that in between the trips, the guy is stopping at a tailor shop or this and that place. And you're feeling yourself like, what am I doing here? And they ask you, hey, if you go inside, just walk around. You don't have to buy anything. Just I want to get a travel voucher, and then we go to the next place that we talked about. Sometimes they tell you up front. Sometimes they tell you in between. It's all different. It's all over the place. But typically, in my experience, they tell you beforehand, hey, you're just gonna make one quick stop at this place, and that's when you know, like, okay. So it's up to you if you want to do it or not. I've never been pressured to buy anything. They've tried to sweet talk you once you get to the tailor shop. It might be like, hey, you want to come inside, get a beer, sit down, let's talk about different suits for you. You don't have to buy anything. If you're doing the guy a favor so they can get their fuel voucher, that's cool. And at the end of the day, they're just trying to make the ends meet, right? These people here make on average $800 to $900 US per month, and it's just not enough. You know, you got family, you got your rent, you got food, medical, stuff like that, and it's just like super minimum wage. So yeah, they're gonna hustle and try to get the money however they can. So I don't blame I don't blame them for that. They're not actually stealing from me. So but that's one of the big things to look out for. Another thing to look out for is when you get here, you gotta want to download two apps, and I'll post this here as well. These apps are Bolt and Grab, and they're essentially like the Lyft and Uber that you may find pretty much anywhere else in the world. And Bolt tends to be, on average, cheaper than Grab on average. Bolt, from what I understand, I use them the most. I always pay cash. So you set up an account, very simple. You hail a ride, they'll come pick you up. On the app itself, it's going to tell you how much that ride is going to be. The thing to watch out for is that some drivers try to kind of measure you out, to kind of see like how long you've been here, if you've been here for your first time, things like that, because they might try to give you another price than what was on the app. That happened to me when I landed at the Bangkok airport. I realized that the ride was like 300 something baht to my Airbnb, and then when I got there, he on his calculator he put 300 whatever baht it was plus 50, give me that price. I ended up paying about $407, something like that, or baht, not dollars, baht, and I was like, whatever. I was tired, 22 hours of flight. I just wanted to get to my Airbnb, but you know, you live and you learn. So I got with that. I paid 50 baht over what the app actually said. If you want to tip them, that's on you. You don't have to tip them, but it's always nice to tip feel free to tip your drivers and your servers and things like that. Um, so yeah, so with Grab, you can actually pay using your credit card, so you don't have to worry about that part, and you can tip via the app. The Grab app is exactly very similar to the Uber app, because it kind of has Uber Eats in it, right? So Grab, you can order transportation, or you can order food and other services. You can order alcohol and all that stuff with Grab. Grab does tend to be a little more expensive for transportation on average. It all depends on peak times and stuff like that, but on average, Bolt is cheaper, but you pay cash with that one. Off topic, I do suggest when you get here that you take out, at least minimum $500. And I'm talking U.S. You do the math according to your currency. You can go on Google and convert your currency name to Thai baht, and then it'll give you a free calculator. You put your number on there, and you'll know how much you got to pull out and exchange however you feel like. So for US, that's just at least I did about 1,000 when I got here, and that went a long way. So I suggest a minimum of 500. And if you're scared to carry cash on you and stuff like that, then I understand. But do 200-300 bucks, but 500 at least. So that's what to watch out for with Bolt. Is whatever the price agreed on the app itself, it's what you pay. Another thing you gotta watch out for with Bolt is that, or maybe even Grab it only happened to me on Bolt, is that you might get a text message after the driver accepts the ride, and he might say something like, "Hey, give me X amounts," which is whatever more than what you agreed on the app. I had something like that happen to me. I paid 100 some baht. At least what the app said, 100 something baht, and excuse me. And the driver texts me and says, "Hey, give me 200 baht." I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna pay you 200 baht. We'll just agree." The app itself told me this is how much you took the ride, so come get me, And I ended up canceling that guy. I've been told to watch out for that because you may or may not run into a situation, and I have not seen any kind of violence like this at all, but you may or may not run into a situation where once you get in their car, they might get on you, or they get angry, or lie, or whatever. Then it's your word against theirs, or against a text message, or whatever the case. Just to make things simple, just cancel the ride. It's going to ask you why you canceled and say, "Hey, um, whatever, driver didn't show up, or the vehicle didn't match the registration," which is another thing to watch out for here. Is whatever the app says the vehicle to come pick you up is, make sure it's that vehicle. Don't get into a vehicle. And again, it's on you. I've gotten into vehicles that the app said it wasn't. The guy texted me and said, "Hey, I know I know the app says a Toyota Corolla white, but I'm in a Chevy pickup." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." When they get there, I want to at least see the app and their name matches, and their face and the profile matches. Whatever. Maybe their car broke down, and the way things are here with money, it's hard times for everybody. I get it. Maybe they don't have the money to fix the car. I just got in the car. It's fine. I know the routes pretty much everywhere that I'm going now, so it's fine with me. So that's what to watch out for. Tuk-tuks, just watch out because they're going to take you places that were unplanned. And with the rideshare apps, just be careful that they don't overcharge you more than the app says it is, and that the vehicle you're getting on is the vehicle you're supposed to be getting on. And again, I apologize for the sound. Motorbike alley here, pretty much is what I call it. I just turned the screen, the view. There he goes, right? There were like 50 motorbikes went by. Now, like just a few. There you go. So, I'm doing laundry right now, so I wanted to make this video for you guys real quick. The last thing that I want to talk today about to watch out for is that everybody here seems to know everybody, right? So basically, they know you don't know the language, so they're going to use that against you. So you might have some people that they know the area, they know where the tours are, things like that. And somebody might come to you and say, "Hey, there's a tour here, departing at 3 o'clock on a route for a riverboat or whatever. It's only 200 baht." But what you come to find out later is that it was only 100 baht. And what does that mean? That person comes and takes you over to where the tour is going to be. And basically in Thai, they'll just tell the person, "Hey, 200 baht, just give me 100." Guess what? You just got, right? So is it a big deal? It can be if you're going to be here for a long time. That's money that you're spending. If you don't really care because it's still really technically for you as far as like from where you're from, it might just still be cheap, $6 for that tour versus the $3 that it was supposed to be. So I got a lot of people looking at me like, "What is this weird guy doing?" But anyways, so those are things to watch out for. Everybody here seems to know everybody, and what I suggest is you go to the actual place where the tour is, go to the actual registered vendor, licensed vendor, and see what the posted prices are, and then go ahead and rent or pay for that tour there, and then you'll be fine. But if you just start believing people because you're just lost, don't do that. Just Google is free. Go on Google. It'll help you go a long way. So if you have any questions, please comment below. If there's any kind of content you're gonna want to see on here, I'm going to be a lot more active now and to share my experience with people and to help you what to watch out for and when you come here. But if you guys have any questions, post them below. I hope you guys can hear this clearly. I hope this mic was good because these motorbikes are crazy. It's my first time here, so maybe I'll have to re-record this. We'll see. So, anyways, I'm out of here. Please feel free to like. That's how I know if you like the content. When you like, if you don't like, comment below. Tell me what is it that you didn't like. Is it my nasal congestion? Is it the motorbikes, the lighting, whatever? Just let me know. I'm helping. I only got 400 some subscribers on this channel, so I'm just learning. I'm growing. I'm learning. So feel free to subscribe. Please click the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments below if you like what I just talked about. What else you want to learn about? What else you want to see? I will be going to Buddhist temples. I will be going to see the big golden Buddhas. I will be going to the islands. So if anything specifically you want to learn about, visas, condo prices, food prices, shopping malls, whatever, medical, anything you want to learn about specifically for you, comment below. Like this video and subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you know when I post a new one. And if you would please share this video, copy the link, share it on social media, and help me grow this channel. Thank you for watching. It was a pleasure. Talk soon.